a hot mess. It's the incredible Tess Benson.
I know. She's driving.
You're driving?
Well, I think her hubby is logging on for her, but she's driving. So she said she was going to listen on the app.
Driving. Like, that is a perfect picture. Never mind. I realized just a picture and not a video.
Okay. Oh my gosh, how cute. The incredible, awesome, amazing, lashtastic Melissa. Wow.
It asked me my name, so I just, I had to.
I love it. I love it.
I thought that was the name of the Zoom or something. That's funny.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Yes. It's just been one of those days, just one of those days. It started off great and then it kind of like spiraled out of control. So, oh well, we all have those. Okay. So I think I'm trying to see if it says it's recording it is recording. Okay. Well, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Let me go post that we're on really quick since I messed it all up. Okay. Okay. Tina, did you ever figure out that color guide thing?
Color guide?
You posted about the customized color guide for the luminizers?
I just like that image, but I figured out how to pull it out of that. I stole that off of some other girl in my town. She had posted that.
Oh, I see.
But I like the images showing, the blonde with the lighter colors and the brunettes with the medium and darker. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I was misunderstanding you, I think. Oh, yeah. That is a good image. I've been using Opaline, though, for contour, and I like it.
Awesome. Even though it's illuminating, because I was curious about that.
Yeah, I like it.
I need to try that.
It's not like glittery. You know what I mean? I mean, it has like a shine to it, but it's not glitter.
Isn't that crazy? Because it really does. It just reflects light. It doesn't look like glowy or dewy or anything. It just reflects the light. It's so pretty.
I know. It is so pretty. When they described how they made them, they said something about, I'd have to look at my notes, but they said something about how from any direction, it'll illuminate. You know what I mean? It'll catch the light no matter which way you look. And I guess that's not common. I don't know. So that was kind of cool.
So are you using the powder?
I've been mixing it all up. Today, you can't tell right now because the light is terrible in here, but today I used the stick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then you just blend it in with your fingers?
Yeah, just like that. Just like on the edges,
Really?
So, yeah, it's so easy. And the what's the pink one? Lustrous. That one is really great for blush. Like really great. What was that?
Is that the rose gold one?
Yeah. Yeah. It's so pretty. I haven't really gotten used to the pearly on me. It's kind of ready, for me, but it'll look great on the right skin tone.
Okay.
But, yeah.
I got 15 across the board, and I think I got a rose gold and something else.
Awesome.
I'm still trying to learn.
Yeah, I know. That's okay. Okay, so let's get started. So I wanted to share just some things that I've been pulling out of my reading lately, some things that have really been jumping out at me. And then we can just chit chat if anyone has questions or wants to go over ideas or, anything like that. All right. So I've been reading like a ton of different books right now. I usually don't do that. I'm usually like a one book at a time kind of person, but right now I'm all over the board. But anyway, I've really been reading about like soaking up passion. That's been the subject, just passion. And something that stood out to me last week, I wrote down a bunch of notes about it. It said, you can give a person an idea, but if it doesn't spark something inside of them, what does it do? Nothing. It just dies. It just fizzles. So you can give somebody this great suggestion, this great opportunity, this great idea, but if it's not going to spark that fire or ignite their passion, then it's totally useless. Passion is an absolutely crucial element for success, but I think it ends up being like this fluffy term that we toss around where we're like, oh, my passion this and my passion that. But I think we need to really zone in on it, and figure out, no, really, what is our passion? And what about our team? What's their passion? Because everyone's got different ones. We're not all passionate about like Unique's mission, for instance. You know, we all may feel strongly about that, but that might not be everybody's passion, you know? So in one of the books that I was reading, it said to ask what makes your heart sing, and that will tell you what your passion is. And I loved that, because immediately, like, I had an answer. Whereas before I was really fumbling through, like, is my passion this? Is my passion that? You know, and as soon as I read that question, I thought, oh yeah, okay. That gives me great direction. I thought that's a great question for us to take to our teams. And especially when we've got those girls who are doing everything and they're doing, you know, everything right, but they're starting to feel, maybe they're feeling burned out or frustrated or overwhelmed or whatever, any, you know, all those feelings that we can feel. Maybe redirecting them and taking that question to them, you know, what makes your heart sing? And how does our business fit into that? How does our business support that passion? Mm-hmm. Luckily, our business is pretty versatile and it can support a lot of different passions. But I think if we can help our teams get in touch with that, they will have the energy and the drive to go so much further and to stick through things when, you know, situations and circumstances are less than fabulous. So what about the people who, you know, seemingly do like say they have a passion, but they're still, you know, not doing what they're not showing it. There also has to be a passion for personal growth. And that I thought was huge. So not only do you have to have your passion, whatever makes your heart sing, but you have to equally have a passion, like another layer, a passion for your own personal growth, your own a desire to constantly improve, you know, constantly push yourself to be better. And without that, then that's when we're going to have girls who, you know, are struggling with trying a little bit harder or putting in an extra 5 minutes or stepping outside of their comfort zone because they're still, or, you know, reading the books or whatever things that we've, you know, ideas and things that we've suggested. Maybe and something's holding them back, but they don't have that passion yet for that personal growth and wanting to, you know, become the better version of themselves that they can be. And that's a never-ending process, right? I mean, that just goes on and on forever. But I hadn't really thought about that if you don't have that passion for growth, that there's really not much you can do, right? You're just, I mean, that's it. Like, there's nowhere to go from there.
No.
So, hold on, sorry. I'm reading through my notes. So I thought, anyway, that was pretty much it. I just thought those were good tools for us to take when we've got girls on our team or ourselves, really, when we're feeling stuck and we're feeling like we just keep hitting the wall or we just keep having the same redundant thing happening over and over and we can't hit that next level or we can't reach that next goal. To revisit that, to ask yourself and your team those questions. What makes your heart sing? And are you passionate for your own personal growth? And I think if we can tap into those two things, that I think we'll see some magic, you know, some moving and shaking on our teams. So anyway, that was what I wanted to share with you guys tonight.
Awesome. That's very true. I want to be able to think more about that, because when I asked the other night, like, who are your favorite leaders? Who are the people that you stalk the most? It was so weird to me how very different everybody's perspectives are. And because I just assumed, like, why is everybody not exactly like me? Like, I know that was very arrogant and ignorant of me, but like, what? I've never even heard of these people. And so I've been kind of Facebook stalking.
Yeah.
People I'm so excited to get to know, but I'm like, I just assumed you're leaders on this team. I just assumed that we have the same. Yeah, it was crazy, but it's really neat to see all the different, because it also shows like the different personalities and stuff. Just who they identify with the most. Yeah. So.
And how they tick, you know?
Yeah.
Got the leaders who are, you know, very like numbers driven and organized and, you know, like,
no,
don't, you know, like not me. And then like leaders who are more like, fluffy and la la. Those aren't real words.
No, I can't think about what's going to happen next. I have to just do it. I have to think and do. Otherwise, I overwhelm myself.
Yeah. And it takes all kinds, so that's okay. I think that's good.
We can't, like, I was thinking about an incentive and stuff because I'm tired of incentives and completely forgetting about it and feeling like it goes absolutely nowhere.
Right.
And, like I have to go back. Did I do an incentive? What is that? And throughout the month. But I'm so excited because it's going so flipping well for the very first time ever.
Your incentive?
Yeah, and it's firing everybody up. It is so exciting. But
So what are you doing?
Yeah, tell us about it.
I started a new group. It's just March incentive so that I won't forget it and so that I can, so that I can go with it. I found on Etsy, like charms. And I have a team of like queen bee status when they hit 500 PRS because a queen bee and for, how the bee shouldn't be able to fly, but the bee doesn't know that. And so the bee flies anyway. That's the queen bee, because they hit 500 in PRS. So I found bee charms. It's for 50. It was $6.50 for 50 of them. And like, I will work my tail off for a charm just to just to say, girl, you killed it. You did it. Because my charms represent all the times that I went up against my self-doubt, I love my charms. And so I did that. And then I said in the group, we're going in my personal team page, I said, this is my, we're going to do a team incentive. I'm going to do it on a different group. If you want to be involved, here's what you want to do. These are things that you have to do to grow your business. There's an incentive, like all that stuff. And I can share that with you, exactly I said. But all it is sponsor 5 and 500 PRS. That's it. And like, they are running so hard after it. Like I have a girl that sold over $400 in sales today. And she's been like at 125, 200 usually every month. And they're like commenting under every post. And so I went and contacted my sidelines because I was like, you know what? Because my team gets tired of hearing me, but they look up to Krista and they look up to Kenzie and they think Brittany Seymour is a rock freaking star. And so I said, hey, do you want to be involved in this? And so they did the same thing and just put the verbiage in the team page and they can join the group. I'm not adding nobody to no groups no more. If you want to be involved, you can click that freaking button. Like a button, you're not interested in doing it. But the thing is, like, if I personally, I run my butt off to be able to hit 500 PRS by the 5th. So that the rest of the month I can focus on sponsoring, so that I can focus on the team, so that I can focus on growing, in different areas. So theirs is 500 by the 15th. But I don't remember where I was going with that. Oh yeah. But if I just turn it all off, other than just the typical going live with a lift or something and whatever party is going on, if I can just focus strictly the majority of my attention to just sponsoring, it's crazy how it's just like, it's so frustrating this first few days because you feel like you're getting nowhere and you have like a lot of nobody responding, a lot of nothing. But then it's like pecking out a dam. And it's like you start to finally get a trickle after like 2 weeks, and then a flood of people like pour onto your team like a few weeks later, because you were just consistently pecking at that dam and like talking to as many people as possible. And I'm talking to them about how you have to make it my job is talking to people. My job is not to sponsor, is talking to people, and sponsoring is with it. And trying to train them with that mindset, because they talk to one person and they feel so much rejection because they didn't hear a response, So anyways, that's where we're working on this month. But they've had like 20 and 30 comments underneath the different posts in the group. So I'm really excited.
That's fantastic.
That's the first time ever. So
I last month just asked people to put a new selfie of themselves on their page, and I didn't get one single response. And I was even drawing for a gift card, if you can imagine. Yeah. So I'm just frustrated right now.
Oh. Is that tough?
Yeah, right.
Tess, we can't hear you.
I think I'm on mute.
You're not on mute.
How funny.
Oh, hey, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
So, Tina, have you tried private messaging them when they're not responsive in your circle?
Well, I mean, I have a few, but I know lots of people have jobs.
I've done that before where,
go ahead.
sorry, you froze. It froze, sorry. I've done that before in my circle where I've like, you know, like sent them a screenshot of the post that I'm talking about, and I'll say, hey, did you see that post? You know, I'm doing this or that, or we're running for this or whatever, you know.
Yeah, that's maybe an idea.
It's helped before, you know, and it also helped, like, because I literally sent it to every single person in my circle page. Like, I did this for a couple months when I was trying to, like, bring it back alive, you know, and it got a couple people who were totally, I mean, I didn't even know who they were, really. Like, they had rolled up, and so it got them totally active again, you know. So it might be worth a shot.
Well, and I get a lot of messages to me personally.
Oh, okay.
Like, people are asking me questions and we talked that way, but it's like, for whatever reason in the group, I just can't get any, I might get a like. That's about it.
One of the tips that I heard this past week from one of the leaders, I think it might have been Christina McKeon, but she said that whenever you go in your group and you change the name of it, whether it's whatever your team name is in March Going Strong or whatever, it brings it back up to where they're getting the notifications again, like it's back in the algorithms. And the other thing is, like, I try to find the leaders, the people that actually have $200, $300 consistently in their sales, and I'll say, girl, you are a freaking rock star. You absolutely own your business. Every single month you are so consistent. This is what I'm trying to do with the team. Do you mind out and just commenting or being involved? Because I mean, just your leadership helps so much, and them seeing themselves as a leader and like that they actually matter. Because most of the time I see a post and like, you know, really somebody else is going to take the ball. But whenever I acknowledge them as a leader and for what they contribute to the team, it goes a long way with them. I don't know. That's what I do.
Yeah, no, that's good.
I also will ask people to post. So, like, I'll just randomly go through and, you know, it doesn't have to be anything big, but I'll choose different people, you know, and say, hey, could you post for me today? Or, you know, hey, I loved that post you did on your wall. Could you go on and, you know, do a quick video on our team page talking about it, or whatever, you know, a tutorial, makeup tutorial, just anything to get some other people, you know, talking.
Okay. Oh, I'll see what I can do.
So defeating. That's how it feels like in the elite page and stuff. Like on my elite page, I'm like, guys, seriously. Like, I know you see it. I see that you see it.
Yeah.
I know, and I get that there's a lot of groups, and I mean, I get, in 20 minutes, I probably have 50 notifications. So half my day is like sifting through them, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes I see stuff that I think, okay, I'll go back to that later and respond, and I forget every single time.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'm bad for it too, but.
Yeah. No, I do the same thing. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, for us, there's more groups than for our circles. You know, our circles don't need to be in nearly as many. For us, it's a lot.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
So they're just being rude then.
No, but that's what I mean. They may not even see it. I was surprised when I went through and private message people. They were like, "Oh, I haven't seen that," or I, you know, get notifications. So
even though it says they've seen it, they may not have seen it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think they're lying.
Or they're lying.
I think they're lying to you.
But now they're active, so whatever.
Well, at the same time, like, it might pop up. it might pop up that it's in my news feed. You know, I think the seen as is something that might have scrolled past my news feed or something that like it doesn't mean that they saw it. You know, it bleeds in with all this because we're scrolling constantly, working our business and stuff. So, I mean, I do it all the time. Like I will see something in Looney Leadership or Looney Latches and stuff, and it doesn't mean that I'm like ignoring it. It's just that, you know.
Yeah.
So it's not.
That's true too. Yeah. I don't think it's personal.
No.
How
I know.
are you, Miss Hawaii, Nancy?
Hi, you guys. I apologize for being late. I thought I was going to get a notification. I kept waiting. I thought, well, maybe I'll just check the link. So I went and checked the link, and you guys were all on. I'm like, ah! So I'm meeting with you. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I didn't know if I was supposed to just come and just click it, or do we get a notification? I don't know.
I don't know.
My daughter, Michelle. Hi.
You're eating today and talking to your
Yeah,
friends.
these are all leaders. Yeah, say hi.
Hi.
That's my daughter, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
She's never seen me on a team talk before. Okay.
Tess, I hear your kid.
Is that Tess's kids in the background? Is that why she's muted? It's just a picture of Tess.
I have it on driving mode, so I am muted because it's driving mode.
Gotcha.
I'm on my way to the Bronze.
How fun. You guys are going to get together. Can you catch me up on what I missed? I'm assuming it was about your team pages. Is that right? I just caught the end of it. Is that what it was?
Yeah, we were talking about team pages, and Melissa had a good idea for incentives. And I shared some things I've been, reading about passion, and that's about it so far. Any questions or things to talk about?
I have a lip this is just beside the point. It's just funny. I had a client just message me. She's like, so what's in the lip liner, lip gloss, and lip stain bundle?
What?
Call 911. I don't know.
Tell me also.
Oh. And how do you tactfully tell her now? You're like lip liner, lipstick, lip gloss.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Okay, so I'll message her back in a second.
Yeah.
Give me a chuckle.
Yes, I love it.
No. But yes, Nancy, on Etsy, I found that they have these charms, and there's so many different things. But to me, I love the bees. I love the bees just because they're not supposed to fly, but because their wings are too small, blah, blah, blah. I love that. But like for a pack of 50, it was $6.50.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I'm able to give everybody that completes the incentive this month a charm. And,
did you ever see that post that who made that post? Did a whole kind of video on about the bee. Who was that? Somebody did a video about that. Do you guys remember?
Sherry Brown?
Yeah, I think Sherry has.
It could have been Kara Lewis. Maybe it was her. Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, that's
yes, she posted it. Like that's what we've been doing as our team. That was like that quote.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
But anyways,
Melissa,
huh?
will you share that link?
Yeah, I was just gonna say the same thing.
Yeah,
The Etsy shop.
Look it up, like all kinds of different charms. Like lionesses are also awesome, and like there was another one that was like thoughts and elephants, and there's like a lot of them, like any kind of charms. But yeah, I'll totally share the bee charm.
Cool.
Really?
$6.50. What? And I kept messaging her. I was like, is it one of them for $6.50, or is that one like a bundle of 50? And she just kept saying one. I don't know. So I'm pretty sure it's a bundle of 50.
Cool.
She was confusing me.
All my family members are so interested in what I'm doing. They're all, now my husband's here going, what are you doing? Talking to all these wonderful, beautiful girls. Yeah.
Hello.
Say hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Okay. Silly.
Back down to the man cave.
Okay, back to the man cave. Bye, Michelle. Bye. This is fun. You have more friends than I do.
She's so pretty.
Okay,
She
bye.
is so pretty.
Yeah, she's driving with her kids. So she is paused. Okay, bye. Sorry, you guys. my silly family.
I love it.
Thanks. I had a question for you. Oh, first of all, I just wanted to apologize to you, Debron, and Tess for my friend Linda, who messaged you guys. I'm going live.
That was cute. No, I'm glad.
It was so okay.
She left it on for so long. Did you see that? She didn't know how to turn it off. And her love.
Oh,
It was so cute.
I mean, that's amazing.
Well, I had an incentive going for them because none of them were going live. And so I had an incentive. I said, but I need at least 5 girls in order for you to get the prize. So they had to encourage each other. We made it to 4. They never made it to 5, even though 5 of them said they would go live. And the whole incentive was for them to go onto my T page. They had to do a live, do whatever they wanted, you know, put something on their face, whatever. I let them choose, but they had to do it. And they had to do it before the end of the month at midnight at February, last night. And they were all together to do it. That's a really nice gift for them. But I said, the gift is no good, you guys, unless there's 5 of you. So it was kind of cool to see them because they were all encouraging each other to do it. And there was only 4. So anyways, it got them out of their comfort zone and made them do it. So
are you going to try again?
I might. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I should because they were all kind of bummed that they couldn't get it. And I still have a nice gift for them. I was going to take one of our old brand new bag that I just opened and just fill it with a bunch of stuff in it. And an Eric Worre book that I got that was only $5. Brand new. You know when he had that special and he was giving that book away? So I bought like 4 or 5 of them and I thought I'd give it to them. Yeah. Anyways.
Very cool.
Awesome.
Because none of them are getting out of their comfort zone. I keep telling them, you guys take that kit and open it up and just start every day. Do one thing. I mean, it's just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are really scared of lives.
I know. You know what? I've been saying I've been doing my timeline. I keep saying I'll do it. Okay. Well, today I finally went on and did a full face. I don't ever do that. I always do it in my every single day. I do a live in my VIP group. But today I did it on my timeline because I kept feeling guilty. I know we're gonna have a meeting, and I told you last meeting. So I did.
Oh, that's great. That is so great. I'm doing a mascara game in my VIP group this week. I went to Ulta and I got a whole bunch of different types of mascaras. And so it's like the Hunger Games, but with mascara. And so I'm doing a different comparison every day.
Hi, honey.
It's fun. I'm excited.
What are you going to do? How are you going to do that?
I'm just going live and doing a comparison. So they're seeing me. I'm going to open the mascara right in front of them so they know. So.
Oh.
So hopefully there's not a better one out there.
Let's hope not, right?
Well, like today I started with one that's not like, it's what was it? Voluminous. I think it's L'Oreal. Mm-hmm. And it's like, mid-grade, like it's, not CoverGirl, but it's definitely not one of the high end. So I was like, let's start with that. And it was like, it's no comparison. It's crazy. It's crazy. I was like, well, this is crap. Like, good Lord. So
that's awesome.
I'm excited. It's fun. I had a couple of ladies message me. They didn't even comment on the video at all. And then they messaged me and they're like, I can't believe that. Okay, I'm going to need to order it. I'm like,
that's awesome.
Did you do this in your VIP group or on your timeline?
This one I think I'm going to do in my VIP group. I mean, only because I don't like to compare brands. So
I know.
I don't want to do it on my wall.
Yeah, I hear you. That gets a little weird. I kind of question sometimes when I do post in some parties about the comparison because there's even one of you from your old one that compared I used to use all the time. Yeah. I
mean, I'm okay with it in my group because that's so specifically like what the group is for my business. So I feel like that's just okay. I don't know how this makes sense in my brain, but in my brain it makes sense. In my VIP group, it's okay. On my wall.
I hear you. And that's the whole reason why I've had such a hard time going live on my timeline because Facebook has always said to us, they don't want us to use it for a business. We have our business page and we have, the groups, which they probably don't even care about our groups either. But as far as the timeline, that's why I've always been so leery of doing anything businessy on my timeline.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
I mean, I think as long, like when you're doing your tutorials, you know, that's okay. Like I did mine last night when I was getting ready for our date night. I just went on and,
Yeah, I saw that.
you know, just date night makeup. And I always try to think of a couple things that I want to chat about that aren't about Younique. Just whatever, something my kids did or asking advice on whatever, you know.
Yes, you have something to talk about. That's really good.
Yeah, I try to think of a couple things because the first several lives I did, I was not thinking of anything, and I would get on and be like, so, you know.
I know. And especially if no one's there, so it's like you're talking to yourself for a while. That's
Right?
yeah.
I'm trying not to do that anymore. Coach Glitter.
Coach Glitter. Have you been taking her seminars?
I signed up for that 5-day one, or is it 5 days, Tess? I think it's 5
Yes,
days.
it's 5 days. Yes.
But I'm really,
So
really
good.
behind. I think it's like over, and I'm on day 1.
It is over. I'm on day 3.
I'm trying, yes.
So what did she say? What did Coach Glitter say? Because I haven't been watching it.
What's she saying, Tess? I'm only on day 1.
On that topic, you don't wait for people to pop on.
Right.
So you talk about something else. Like the other day I was live and yesterday. And so the first couple minutes while I'm waiting for people to pop on, I started asking people, so what temperature do you keep your thermostat at? Just so that there's something being talked about, because when you go live, the replay has more views typically than the people that are actually there. So you want to cater to the people who are rewatching.
Yeah, because it drives me nuts waiting. Like, did you wait a minute? Did you wait a minute and a half? Like 2 minutes? No, I'm going to sit here for 4 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like that. I really don't like that. I know.
And I'm guilty of it because you feel weird talking to yourself. But just start talking randomly about something,
Right.
and then have some kind of spiel, and then do your thing.
Yeah, and she talks about having like an intro and a closing for every video that's consistent. So it's like part of branding yourself. I
Yes.
haven't figured that out yet. Mine is always like, hey guys.
I have, mine is, hey, Tess Benson here, also known as Darling Tess. I'm here to blah, 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 empower you and help you see the beauty within something, 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 and share with you my crazy life, something, something, something. And then we start.
That's cute.
I have it written out next to my computer, and then at the end, I have a whole spiel, but I don't have that memorized yet. But it's up next to where I typically go live.
So I've been seeing people post like, they say like, edit no longer live. Have you guys seen people writing that?
No.
Yes, I do that. So
Why?
after my live ends, I will edit it and put that, because so many people will watch the replay and they think I'm live. So they start going, hey Tess, how are you doing? And I'm like, yeah, I'm not live.
Oh,
So
I
it
see.
lets people know that it's no longer live. And now at the very beginning, when I first start my live, I'll typically say, hey, Tess Benson here. If you're watching now, you're watching the replay, and I will not be responding to you live, but please feel free to ask questions in the comments.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Ah, that's interesting.
Yeah, because typically nobody's there the first 5 seconds of your live anyhow. But when they watch the replay, they see that first 5 seconds.
That's a good idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've had somebody cuss at me in the comments and stuff, and I don't get notifications for all the comments on my live video.
Right.
I have to go back and I'll see like a live video. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's like 5, 10 comments here, and I didn't see any of them.
Right. And you can even say, please feel free to message me if you have any important questions in case I don't see it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I try to say that right away as soon as my live starts.
Okay, I have a question. I tried this because many people were saying that if you put your website in there and then pinned it, but I can't ever get it to pin. Has anyone done that or tried it?
Figure that out either.
I don't know how to pin.
It's not always there. I think it's something that they're wanting to roll out, or on your business page for sure.
Oh, okay, business page. Okay, do you also notice that too, that when you go on your business page, it's so different? Like you can't, I don't think you can invite people, if I remember correctly. Something was different, and I don't remember what.
There's a lot of things different on the business page. I haven't sat through and looked through that yet.
Right. I think if I remember correctly, you can't invite people.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah.
That makes sense, though.
Yeah, I guess
But
so.
from what I hear, I haven't gone live on my business page maybe once and not for a long time. But from what I hear for people who do is that Facebook is giving a lot of precedence towards that. So
Yeah,
I
like
don't
I
know.
was saying before, how Facebook really doesn't like us to use our timelines. They really don't. They really want us to use our business page more. I mean,
Right.
Yes,
so-
they're trying to pull us away from it,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made me
which
nervous.
I understand on their end.
Now. Are you guys-
I understand why they want to do that.
Are you guys getting analytics on your videos now on your timeline?
No, I still haven't gotten those.
No.
So weird. It makes me
What
feel
does
very,
it
very
show you?
weird. I feel like
you-
huh?
Can you take like a snapshot of it so we can see what it looks like? What is it? What is it? What do you
Yeah.
see?
I think I put it in the Looney Leaders page.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. I missed.
I'll totally share it again. But like, it made me feel very weird. Like they're limiting my audience and stuff now. Like, cause like 2 people saw it. Like that just started happening where it went from, a good many to like 2, 3.
Interesting.
Weird.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
So
This
Yeah.
is a good thing we're talking about this then, because maybe it reiterates what I've always felt. I really just, you know how sometimes you sense things, and that's why I never really wanted to do lives that much on my timeline. So I started doing them on my, always every day, like I said, VIP every day, but once in a while on business page. But I think that's what they're trying to get us to do, and leave our timelines without any kind of, business so much like that, like posting and stuff. But I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's kind of like one of those things that Tess was saying. It's like one of those things is DeBron. One of those things you just kind of feel like, why? This doesn't make sense, but you feel it, like what you were saying about before.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things I've always felt, and I don't know why, but I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I could see that.
Yeah.
I was talking to, who was it? Katrina Giska, and she said that she got a ton of sales this month from Facebook ads. So I was wondering, I've done Facebook ads before, and and she has too, clearly. But she was like, yeah, this month was really good. And I was like, well, how much did you spend? She's like, I only do $1 a day. And so I was like, I wonder if they really are just pushing a lot more attention on those business pages, to try to kind of push us that way.
yeah, I can do $1 a day. I cannot do $1,000 a month though.
No way.
Right. No, $1 a day. Yeah, that's what I've always done too.
Yeah, same
So.
here. You could totally do that. Yeah, that might just be it. And that's why, do you notice too that they're always promoting it, like trying to get you to promote your page,
Yeah.
or trying to do an ad? They're always sending me notifications like, this would be good. If I post in there, they'll go, why don't you promote this? Or,
Yeah.
they're like,
And
"Good, I'll push you."
If I go to my business page from my Facebook app, regular Facebook, it boots me off every time. And any business page, like if I go to any business page from my Facebook app, it boots me off. I have to use the business page app.
Whoa.
do it. Yeah. It's been going on for like 3 weeks, and I updated everything, and it still did. It just did it tonight. I'm like,
Well, that's weird.
yeah.
Huh.
So I'm like, okay, Facebook, okay.
Fine. Yeah. Have it your way.
Yeah. Does anybody else have any questions or things to chat about? Not so much? Okay. All right, guys. Well, I think that's about it for tonight. Thanks so much for hopping on, and yeah, we'll chat soon. It's going to be a good month. I'm excited.
Yay! I'm so excited.
Now,
Yeah.
really cool.
Awesome.
Bye, guys.
Okay, good night.
Aloha.
No, the phone rang and I started, my phone was on the charger in the bedroom. So as I was walking to the bedroom, I saw the light on the screen change, and it's just showing the white screen where you launch it.